Hey there, happy Tuesday there. It's me, Curiosity Trader. Hopefully having a great start of the trading week. Just going to go over some particular stocks and what's going on in the overall market. Again, all these are really for educational only. Don't take nothing as advice. Mainly here to catalog my journey. Alrighty. First off, HYMC 5-star galore. I talked about this on this past Sunday's video scan. Focus on stocks that are in ranges. As I mentioned, the best stocks offer numerous entries. This one, quite frankly, did. Unfortunately, I missed it. The volume on this is there for a small account edge, roughly 70 million. ADR is extremely high, so that's a 5-star setup. Again, focus on themes. Right now, the silver, really metal themes have been hot lately, with the sector leader, of course, being SLV, which is the lowest of the bunch. There's a lot more, but that was pretty much dead wrong. This gapped up. I mean, again, I said this was it looks like topping action. It wasn't. And again, trading's all about playing by the odds. Okay, it's not about being right or wrong. So we'll see what happens with this. I mean, the higher the better. Everyone's trying to short this in their mother, and quite frankly, you're fighting an uphill battle. I mean, futures right now on silver is still holding that range. So it's one of those battles where you have to be patient, all right? And I always go back to this, when someone commented on a thing earlier that if I can share my database or share my slides, and one day I will. I mean, but right now they're just for me, and I want you to understand that this is what you need to build. You need to build stuff like this to become better. It's 7 o'clock here. Market's been closed, and quite frankly, all I do is think about charts, and that's what you have to get to in order to succeed in life, to become obsessed in some area of field, in a sense. And yeah, so right here, aspiring traders need to understand that the quest is not the matter of finding that one approach that unlocks the secrets of market success, but rather finding an approach that fits a personality. I've said that numerous over and over again in every video lesson I've done. Don't copy me, take something from me, but build upon your own strategy, okay? And it takes time, to get to the point to where I am right now. I haven't solved the markets. The moment you think you solve the market's going to humble you. Always be learning. Always have a growth mindset. And that's how I always come into markets every single day, knowing that I know nothing, and I understand that the market can take away everything I've made. And you always want to protect, as Paul Tudor Jones, the market wizard, said here, the most important rule in trading is play great defense on offense. And sometimes the best thing you can do in life or in trading is just being patient, just waiting for setups. And I'm working on that, only trading these 5-star setups that in front of you, or even like SNDK that come around every once a year. This is a trade that can really shape your year or change your life. If you understand the big money is in these swing trades, or I call it really position trading, but if you sell too soon, as Christian Kalamagi said, you're going to retire much later. There was no reason to sell this when I bought this on the way up. It's just trade your P&L, not your chart. Same with YMC. As I mentioned, I got long at this range break here, even here, but for some reason I sold, and there's no reason for me to do that. This is consolidation. This is what you want to see: strong price action, and look where we're at now. That's fine. I mean, it is what it is. I was on the right track, making money, but I'm leaving money on the table, and that's something I'm trying to solve right now. Is just letting your profits run is one of the hardest things in the markets, because we want to lock in the money, the scarcity of the market going against us. But in reality, that's the nature of the business. You're playing the odds. You have to let the market do what it wants to do. And if you're in a setup and it has positive expectancy within your system over a series of trades, you have to let it play out, And with this method, you really just want to trail 10-day. The 10-day moving averages is your friend. Okay, and your stop's your best friend. But congrats to anyone who is long this one. I did miss it. But what I'm long right now, I did mention is USAR. I mentioned this on Sunday Scan. big move. Again, focus on past leaders. This has gone before. This has gone linear before. As I mentioned, focus on linearity. And the fact that I was watching this because it was making a big base twice. Okay, numerous times. This tried to break out. Numerous times. And it failed. But in that meantime, it was still making holding these lower lows. And that caught my eye. Again, you're going to get stopped out in trading, I think I didn't trade this breakout there, but it faked out and failed. But the fact that it held was a sign of strength. I pretty much got long, somewhat chasing, but it stopped me out. And we'll see how this goes. I just don't like holding something that doesn't go right away, because I've noticed my best trades always make money from the get-go, but I pretty much got long at $19 here. Low of day stop. Well, it wasn't really low day. I don't like using, the ATR is 178, so I kind of had, the stop was $18. This pretty much $18.60, and it stopped me off once it hit these lows here. I just don't want it to be a part of the move no more. We'll see what happens. If this happens to, in a sense, break out past this level again, then yeah, I'll potentially get long. But right now, there's really, I don't like having my money in something that's not moving. If that makes any sense. So I took it off. Another one that I went long today is SIDU. I'm still watching this one. I kind of got it too early. I'm kind of over trading, but you can see the basic premise of this pattern here. We talk about it as well. It reminds me of pretty much B. It reminds me of BNIA. BNIA had a great trade on it last week. Same type of deal. How it based, then had that clear range break numerous times. Even though today it failed today, and it's fine. I'm still watching. Look how it's making this flag pattern here. This is still going to be a watch for the future. It's an AI theme, but SIDU was a similar type of concept where it's making these lower lows. Look how it's basing on the 10-day moving averages. It's a former aerospace theme play. Therefore, I'm watching it. Again, the best stocks take time to develop. This could fail completely, but again, do not take a stock that's run before off your backlist. I always have every stock that's ran, every stock that flagged, every stock that went a price alert. I watch it. Yes, it takes time to set price alerts, okay? And I got long, somewhat chasing here at 365. And I pretty much got stopped out once it started fading after hours. Because here's one thing, okay? As I mentioned earlier, like whenever you're in a stock, okay, don't try to, unless I get it if you're under PDT, but like if you're not, you're free to buy whatever the hell you want. You can always get back in. Don't be in something that's not moving. What's the point of that? Unless like you're in a swing trade, which I do primarily, but like this right now is in a range. And I didn't like how it acted. In theory, yes, I can still be in this, but I didn't like how it acted. And if it sets up again, I'm looking to buy over this level. Let's see here if we do it for you. Over this 380 level. That's how I'm looking to buy. But if not, then oh well. Okay, that's one thing about trading. Okay, don't become a bag holder. You can always get back in. Many people try to fight their trends. You can always get back in. As I mentioned, the best stocks offer numerous entries. All right. That was the other one I traded today. Pretty much. Let me see what else did I trade today. USAS. No, I did not. There was one more that I was. Let me see here. HYMC. Let me look real quick in my accounts. There was one more, I think I did. Well, I know I traded. UAMY, I'm still long. 3,000 shares. If I can find it here. Sometimes this pisses me off. But as I mentioned though, like I'm going on vacation on Thursday. So like I know that when I'm away from the markets, I'm going to try to not be on my phone. So again, always have a balance in things. Always try to just enjoy life away. EBTV, yeah, the one I mentioned that I was long. It didn't go well. It happens. So it was a good trade. It was a good winner, swing trade, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted. We had pretty much it gapped up. It gapped up, of course. But as I mentioned, I was aiming for that range break over this prior pivot level. And instead we faded. And when out of the market open, I gave it some time. I gave it plenty of time. It even tried to rally past that point, did not. I tried, and I pretty much sold right when it was fading here. That's when I sold. And it even tried again, but it faded completely. Again, with these, just watch it. Don't take it off your list. Just watch it, because sometimes it takes time, and I have price alerts on it, and if it comes back around, so be it. If not, then oh well. Another one I traded. I've been kind of over trading today. It's not good. Don't do it. But of course, the thing is, I recognize it. Like I minimize the losses. But if I see a setup, I'm gonna trade it. Like SATL was one I traded today. This is as well as aerospace theme. This is a textbook setup in my opinion. Look at this sideways action here. You've seen a stock that's gone sideways, and you look at this sideways action. And as it was breaking this 380 level, that's when I got long. We didn't even have a push, and that was a sign of weakness. But I'm watching. Again, perhaps I should still be in it. I could be wrong. Who knows? But it tried to break out, but it got stuffed. And it went to high $4. Probably a misprint, but we'll see. If it sets up, it sets up. If not, it'll fade. That's pretty much all today. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And today is pretty much EP with CRVS, biotech theme play. Always look left. As I mentioned, former runner is going to run again. I took no part of this whatsoever. The volume is massive, 83 million, and the last time it probably will gap and go higher. But this is one thing I want to teach you here. It's like, look at this. This has former runner in its blood. It's ran numerous times in its history. Okay, and look at this move. Whenever it went from 1 to the high of $10, again, the best stocks offer numerous entries. Hindsight's always 2020, but I remember this. I didn't trade it, but they're gonna offer numerous entries. Don't take this stock off your watch list. I'm not saying that it's gonna go higher. I don't know. I think they raise money, but that's typical with these biotechs. Most of them raise money, but that doesn't mean they can't go higher. So who knows? Just watch it. Again, with these biotechs, you want positive news, and you want pretty much, it's only, phase 1? Yeah, you want like a story stuff, like an outlook in a sense. And I'm watching this one, but if it fades, it fades. I don't know. Again, right now there's no trade. There's no setup on this. You want this to pull back, let it build ranges, and just go from there. Again, being patient is key. There's no need to force something in trading, okay? But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much all. SNEK, I'm watching for continuation on this one. But yeah, this is going to be the last one I do for quite a while. I'm not sure when I'm going to come back. I'm going on vacation Thursday. I'll be back till next Wednesday. But I'll probably take the rest of the week off and come back in February of some sort. But pretty soon, I'm going to start an account, very small account, with about $3,000, and try to grow it live for y'all. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so if you have any questions, feel free. I am in a prop firm still right now. That's going well. But I just want to try to grow a small account. So we'll see how that goes. Same strategy, same methods. But I want everything to be transparent to you, okay? Again, the goal of this channel is transparency. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Curiosity Trader, otherwise known as Victor Sanchez. Been in the markets for about 7 years. And again, I've been a student of the markets for a lot more than I've been trading. I just was simply hooked, and I never stopped learning. So One of my goals is to help other traders out there become a better trader. And again, I'm not selling nothing here. I'll never charge, as of right now, nothing to you. I just want to give out information. Hopefully you can learn something from this, okay? Because I truly believe that trading can change your life if you love doing it. Although I've had some success, but I know the best years are ahead of me. I just know that trading is gonna change your life, in my life. Like, all it takes is 1 year to change your life. Okay, be consistent for a year or 6 months even. And watch what happens. You'll be surprised. Okay, you'll be surprised. And I want to leave you off with this. I have a Substack, of course, go visit it. But I left this right here. Okay? Here it is. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, or maybe even your mind. It could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It could mean freezing on a park bench. It could mean jail. It could mean derision. It could mean mockery, isolation. Isolation is a gift. All the other are tests of your endurance, of how much you really want to do it. And you'll do it, despite rejection and the worst odds, and it will be better than anything else you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. There is no other feeling like that. You'll be alone with the gods in the nights of flame or fire. You will ride life straight to the perfect laughter. It's the only good fight there is. Okay? I want to say this one more time. Most of you will fail. Okay? But I hope not. Some of you will have success. I am not saying I'm sitting here saying I'm a millionaire yet. But if you truly want this, you have to be obsessed. Okay? Okay? But I will see y'all soon. Likely in February. But yeah. Again, stay tuned for that small account. I'm not calling it a small account challenge. I'm just going to see what happens. Who knows? But yeah. Other than that, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.